What does International Women's Day mean to me? For me, International Women's Day is a good chance and a good opportunity to get to focus on women achievement, many achievements in different categories, and also to highlight and address issues that are still existing and that are affecting women all over the world.
I always look forward to International Women's Day because I get to see so many amazing women spotlighted and highlighted on social media, and I find that really inspiring.
But just in general, you know, the being able to campaign for gender equality and to make the future better for further generations.
What got me into video games? I started playing video games with my brother when I was very young. But really, what got me passionate about video game was Final Fantasy VII. The story, the depth of the story, the character, their trait, their personality, and the way I was really attached to these characters to the point where I did cry for weeks. And then I was also in love with Cloud, but well, that's when I was young.
I got into video games at a very young age because we had the amazing Commodore Amiga 500 at home, but it wasn't until I got Pokemon Red on my Game Boy that I really started to want to be in the games industry and have it as my career.
What got me into video games was mainly my brother and my dad. We used to play a lot of video games together, and me and my brother used to play Super Mario Galaxy, and I would be the one getting all the star bits and he would be the one doing all of the other stuff. I just like getting the star bits and feeding the Lumas. That's what really got me into video games, just spending time with my family, being able to be with them. It was a good way for us to connect with each other, even if it meant we were yelling at each other over bowling scores and who could like spin the bowling ball in Wii Sports the best.
Who do you believe is your waifu favorite female game character? Then my waifu would be probably Aries or Yuna. I love them both, although I think that Yuna's personality might attracts me more. She does attract me more in terms of how strong she is.
My favourite waifu is Purple Heart from Hyperdimension Neptunia. She is so cute. My favourite PQube waifu is Ekoro from Galgun, Double Peace and Galgun Returns. She's amazing, one of the little angels.
Oh, this one's a hard one as I love a lot of video game characters. I really like Alphys from Undertale. I think she's so cool. She's representing all the women who are nerds and unapologetically so. I think she's so cool and I love her relationship with Undyne. I also really love Samus from Metroid Standard, one of the first peak strong women in video games. I think she's so cool and I love playing her in Smash Bros. And when it comes to PQube games, my favourite has to be probably Shinobu from Galgun Double Peace. I think she's so cool and she's also so pretty. She is my ultimate waifu.
Okay, so my female inspiration, I do have many female inspiration. I do have Amanda Gorman, Viola Davis, Maya Angelou, Eva DuVernay also. They're all women that did accomplish things and that are still striving to bring things to the world. And I do love to see what they've done and the way they also influenced me in my life or at different moments of my life. I think these women are really inspiring.
When it comes to women I'm really inspired by, I have been really impressed and amazed by women I looked up to when I was younger who started their careers and own businesses on the internet. So people like Michelle Phan who have M Cosmetics, and an artist called Babe Bad Girl in Australia who does amazing artwork. I think they both have really impressive and resilient attitudes towards their work and their companies, and I find them really amazing.
One of my biggest female inspirations, alongside my wonderful mother, has to be Ada Lovelace. I learnt a lot about her when I was studying cybersecurity. She was basically an English mathematician who helped code an algorithm for the thing we see behind us. She was able to create an algorithm for how PCs work, and I just think that's so cool. As someone who's a big nerd and loves PCs, I just think it's amazing. Alongside that, my sister is also one of my biggest female inspirations, and she works at the NHS, so she basically helps with all of the law related stuff regarding to the NHS, and she works so hard, especially in the last year. She's had a pretty tough year, but she's still working hard and going strong, so she has to be one of my biggest female inspirations as well.
I mean, getting a Japanese degree was a very big achievement. Leaving France to find a job to the UK and finally finding a position in the video game industry, for me, is a very, very big achievement. There are many things that for me are achievement plus plus plus. If one thing, yeah, I do love working on video games, and I think this is an accomplishment when I see at the end of a game and at the end of a project, when I see my name in the credits and realize, oh, I've done all that, yeah, I do feel proud.
I'm really proud that I managed to develop and release a couple of games when I was younger, and as an independent games developer. And even though I'm not in that development space anymore, it really set me up well my career here at PQube and just in life in general, because it was a really awesome experience, and I got to have my games exhibited and shown off to really important people. So that was a really important step in my career, and I'm really proud of myself for doing it.
Oh gosh, I am only 21, so I feel like I have a lot of time yet to create other accomplishments and to make my life what I want it to be. For me, just being in the games industry is such a big accomplishment, and being able to be where I am at my age, it just feels so good. It's amazing to be able to be a community manager for a games company. It was literally my dream since I was young, so to be able to achieve that so quickly, it made me so happy. Alongside that, it has to be my 100% completion in Breath of the Wild. That was a tough one. I put so many hours in. I was so dedicated to that, so that's 100% one of my other biggest achievements.